across the neighborhood. They know that we're up to no good. We're at the house by the cemetery. They don't go in cause it's really scary. The door opens and I head on in. But not a hell, not begins. Inside, take a look around. The deputies by Chuckles the clown. Go up and down the big staircase. A secret panel to another place. I saw a guy wearing a hockey mask. He's carrying a bloody ass. He chases me on down the hall. And blood was dripping from on the wall. Haunted house. All the things I see. Haunted house. Being chased by a bee. Haunted house. I wanted to scream. Haunted house. Hope it's all a dream. Downstairs and they're following me into a room that's full of zombies. They're tearing into all my friends with a step in and jumped on my head by Chuckles the clown. My knees buckle fall to the ground. And just when things couldn't get any worse, they now they're loading me into the hearse. Haunted house. All the things I see. Haunted house. Being chased by a bee.
Danceforth, Dansky. Why must I suffer you regularly, over and over again?
It's Chuckles. He's on your help.
He's his own problem, that one. You, on the other hand, for some reason, I keep getting stuck with you as a minion, and it's just destroying me inside. Seriously, it's hurting in a bad way.
I try.
No. Your attempts at trying, your minuscule little brain, your tiny little pea mind, that I don't even know what's going on with you half the time.
Ooh, a mouse.
Yeah. So you need to bump this up a notch, son, because I'm really on my way over before too long. And we know what happened last time, don't we?
Yeah, luckily the witch nurse was able to bring me back.
Yeah, she's on her own list, by the way, too, as well, also. So, in the meantime, I am forced, sadly, to rely on you once again to get the job done. Do you think perhaps this time, one time, you might actually please me on this?
Yes.
You sure?
100% positive.
Yeah. So, against my better judgment, here's what's going to happen. I have sent 2 packages out there for the clown to enlighten his holiday a little. We're using one in a plot against Center, which I think is going to be quite delightful. In the meantime, there's another waiting for him, which I wish for you to unearth at the moment. I think she should already be unwrapping herself now, if you want to bring yourself forward.
Ooh.
It's Dan. That is the actor.
Hello.
Thank you, Chuck.
Castings and spells and things that she can take care of, and perhaps keep you in line for once.
She looks better than the witch nurse.
Chuck, you're such a genius. And just to think of the poison and toxin we can put on the tip of this sword to kill Chuckles with.
There are very few things that can actually fell an evil clown, and what's on the tip of that will definitely make that happen.
It'd be such a sinister plan.
Finally get rid of them. We can finally be free.
Admirable. You know what you're meant to do. I didn't send you out there for nothing.
Creature, this has been one heck of a taping. Unfortunately, you know the circumstances. Those lackeys have been failing miserably to kill Santa Claus.
Oh, yeah, they have. they have.
However, this one, that elf that keeps showing up again and again, I think there's 101 of these things. He goes by the name Roger. He's coming out.
It's the best time of the year.
I think they ate his brother last
I
year.
don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer.
Give him the mic.
Have a holly
Roger,
Yes?
welcome to the Chuckles and Laughs show.
Well, thank you very much, sir. It's a pleasure to be here.
So throughout the taping, you have been getting butchered. Yes, have you not? Or has that been a different one?
I got stunt elves.
You what? Have some what?
Stunt elves?
Stunt elves?
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of stunt elves. Have you, Creature?
No. No, I haven't.
Roger, what is your primary job up at the North Pole with Santa Claus?
Well, we're there to make the toys, but he doesn't pay us well.
I heard you guys are thinking about starting your own union.
Yep, kind of like in Star Wars with the Rebel Alliance.
Have you thought about maybe changing sides to the deep South Pole and joining that of an evil clown?
Never came to mind, really, but I'll keep the offer on my mind. Thank you.
Keep in mind, the benefits are better. After you kill them, you can rob them.
Sweet.
It says you will not be getting paid in coal, nor will you be getting paid in, what do they call those, candy pennies?
Candy pennies.
Yeah, you won't be getting paid in that either. You'll be getting paid in real money, Roger. Sweet! Yeah, that's what I thought. And you only get killed. Oh, come on.
No, what am I?
Do me a favor. I know where that's coming from. Go to the back real quick and maul him. Real quick. I want to hear the screaming. Go back to... No, that way. That's back. Go maul him. Come back, I think he's dead. Come back here, creature. So Roger, while the creature's back there finishing that musician up, besides, did you have any goals in life, or did you think that you were going to be an elf working for Santa?
I was born into slavery as an elf. I was born making toys.
And you guys consider it slavery?
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe you need to start your own civil war, the North Pole versus the South Pole. That would be great. Free the elves. I'll join in that battle, sure of it. Just any chance to kill that fat man.
We could use your help, sir.
Well, I'll have to do what I can. There were some 1920 mobster ghosts that were floating around here a couple episodes back. Maybe I can send them your way to start the union up. They'll rough the fat guy up, you know, and you guys will get a better deal. But till then, Roger, unfortunately this is the Chuckles and Laughs show, and you are an elf. Creature?
Aww.
You are the waiting for it. Goodbye.
We're gonna go to a commercial break as the creature keeps ripping him up. Stay tuned, boils and ghouls.
to the Chuckles and Laugh Show, and if you are watching right now, you are possibly watching statewide. That is Channel 32 Verizon, Channel 13 Cox Communications. Or you might be watching on a Thursday night. If you are watching on a Thursday night, it is 10:30 p.m. Don't get confused with Monday's time slot, which is 10 p.m. 10:30 p.m. on Thursdays. That is on Kent. That is right, boys and ghouls. Channel 18, Cox Communications, and Channel 31, Verizon. Or by stakes, if you are watching on a Saturday, hello, Keith and Sandra, you are watching at 8 p.m., same station, different time. We're going to bring it down to someone that has been walking around the studio. I had never seen this woman. Have you seen her before?
No, I have not.
She goes by the name of Lucinda. Oh, great. Let's hear it for Lucinda. Welcome to the Chuckles and Laugh Show.
This is evil.
Lucinda, you're from the West Coast, Seattle, and yet I don't remember you.
Well, your brother Chuck the Clown hired me to help you kill Santa.
Excellent. He hired you to help me kill Santa.
Yes.
Excellent, excellent. How come I didn't see you out there in Seattle when I tried to kill Chuck?
Oh, well, I live where people cannot see me because, you know, witches, they're looked down upon in our society. So I live on the West Coast. People call me the Wicked Witch of the West. So, you know, I try to keep a low profile.
Yes, you've heard of me then. You've heard of my dramatic deeds of trying to burn down Seattle.
Of course.
Yes, and I unfortunately was not successful for making Chuck disappear. I did not know that his time traveler there could bring him back. We gotta get us one of those time travelers, creature.
Yeah, we do. Get rid of the nurse lady.
No, she's good. We gotta get rid of Chuck. We travel back in time, and when he's born, before he is born, we kick his father somewhere where the sun don't shine. That's the way it doesn't work.
But then you won't be born, Chuckles.
I don't care, just as long as I get rid of him. What do you think?
Sounds good to me.
Yes. And maybe I'll be born in another form, like women's lingerie. I would love that. Really would. Merry Christmas, Chuckles. I am women's lingerie. Used and dirtied many times like an evil clown.
Yes, you swore. You said the MC word.
I am an MC, an MC of bands.
You said the bad word. You said, I'll keep my saying.
Lucinda, so you practice witchcraft, do you?
Yes, I do.
You know Nurse Misery does too, and that's very successful most of the time, but she does.
I take my hat off to you, Nurse Misery.
At what school did you study your witchcraft?
Well, no, Hogwarts, please. I just learned it on my own, basically through books and research.
A lot of books, so you went to the library to learn this, did you?
Yes.
Yes. How do you like it on the East Coast during this dreaded winter time?
Much different than the West Coast.
I noticed Seattle doesn't get as much snow. Now, I've been to Seattle before, boys and ghouls, and Seattle is, you think Rhode Islanders flip out when it snows. Now, Seattle's a lot of hills and all that stuff. If there is a dusting out there, there are 5 to 6 car pileups because people get scared and do not know how to drive. If there is 3 inches of snow, they will park their cars, leave it, and find another way to go home. 3 inches, really, being scared of 3 inches, that would mean I'd be afraid of Deadly Dan. You children got my jokes, enough my fault. So, you're standing here in the snow, and you're here to help me kill Santa.
Yes.
Excellent.
I've got a lot of things worked up
Do
for
you?
Santa. So you don't need that only I know. I can't tell you or him.
Oh, I love surprises, just as long as the fat man's dead.
He will be.
And maybe we can talk a little later on about taking care of another problem on the West Coast if you do a good job.
Oh, no problem, Chuckles. We'll see
Yes.
what we can do.
Yes, let us hear it, fellas, and we'll talk to you later on.
Thank you.
Welcome back to the Chuckles and Laugh Show, and so far this has been one heck of a special. The creature has been devouring them all. That's right.
I am starting to get full.
There might be a couple more coming out that you
Oh.
can eat. Yes, yes. However, this next one is one of my minions that I assembled that Chuck sent me from the West Coast. The cyborg snowman. He's been laying down pretty much every one of Santa's elves. Let's hear it for the cyborg snowman.
Weather outside was white.
Let's hear it for him.
He's got no other place to go. Yellow snow, yellow snow, yellow
Give
snow.
him the mic, creature. Welcome to the Chuckles and Laugh Show.
Do you need help? Do you need a cough drop?
No, I don't need a cough drop.
Okay, because I don't have any. Sorry.
Yes. Cyborg Snowman, you have been just brought to life today by me, so I guess that makes me your father, so to
I
speak.
thought my father was an icicle.
Really, there's one in every group.
Okay.
You have been very unsuccessful lately. You have not
I tried.
tried hard enough. Santa's still alive.
I gave 100%.
Yes. After you're done,
110%, but that's not physically possible, even for a cyborg snowman.
oh, there's one in every crowd. After you're done killing Santa, what are your plans, Cyborg Snowman?
I don't have a brain, so I haven't really thought that far ahead.
How about we release you onto the public so you can slaughter all the boys and ghouls that are out there trying to make snowmen?
Maybe, yeah.
Yes, yes.
Or maybe I could go to someplace where it's warm and no wait, I melt.
He's not a very smart snowman, is he?
Well, I didn't go to school. I'm less than a day old.
Maybe I should have dug the ninja out first instead of resurrecting the freaking snowman. Snowman!
Yeah?
Snowman, you have failed. Failed. You are a...
Fail.
He stinks like pee.
Hey, that's not my fault. I was taking a nap and there was a dog that came up to me. I think it was like 3 dogs actually. I don't know, I was asleep.
You smell, man. And I live in a pond that smells, and I'd rather smell that all day.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let's see if
If
y'all
I hurt your feelings, oh well. That was the intention.
No in-house fighting. No in-house fighting, guys. We're all here for the same purpose, to kill Santa Claus. He might smell, creature, but you have smelt worse.
Yes, you do. But I like it, so I'll forgive you.
He said you smelled,
Well, I have smelled it before. I had people peeing in my
Your
pond.
teeth smell, too. I think you need to see a dentist.
Sorry, that was me that peed in your pond. I had to go.
Well, you don't want to pee on me, too.
That was a lot of sulfur. Well, I fixed my...
No, Snowman, I didn't pee on you. You would know.
Alright, because usually people pay for that.
Oh, this is a very fresh snowman.
Alright.
I ought to disassemble you now and send you back to Chuck.
No, I don't like it in Seattle.
I wouldn't blame you. No one
Way
does.
too much, I melt.
You know what's worse
And then
about...
my circuits short circuit.
You know the worst part of Seattle is? Tacoma. Once the wind catches Tacoma and goes down to Seattle, it smells worse than you, Cyborg Snowman and Creature combined.
Hell, that is so
Yes.
bad.
I'd rather take Y2 Ray's socks and use them as Febreze hanging from my windows than smell Tacoma.
I don't know what that is.
You do know who that is. It's the one that was singing shoobity doop doop doop.
Oh, alright.
Has not a single music key in his body.
Hey, he's not very nice. He was trying.
I'm an evil clown, you dimwit. I'm not supposed to be nice. Get it through your skull. Maybe if you learn.
No.
Oh, man, what?
It's all wires and ice. I don't even know how I work. It seems like the snow in me should short out. The water should short out everything.
This is going nowhere.
And fast.
Yeah, you know what, Cyborg Snowman? There's some bumpkin soda in the back that you've been waiting to try.
Alright.
It's a brand new flavor.
Why don't you go back there and get some?
Can I go to sleep?
Yeah, you can go that way. Just,
Okay, it was nice meeting you.
Yeah.
Thank you for the day.
you're welcome. Make sure you kill Santa. Remember, kill Santa. Let's go to a commercial break and we'll be right back. Welcome to the Chuckles and Laughs Show and my special co-host for this holiday, the one, the only. You saw him come out, the creature besides the reservoir. Anyways, we don't have another guest, so I guess we can wrap things up. We're done. And heck with Christmas. Oh my God! What oh. Who set that up? Oh, what the?
Hello!
It's you again.
Merry Christmas, everyone! Or Happy Christmas to our British friends and all those North American kids that are disillusioned and think Harry Potter is real.
You awful, awful woman, you. Welcome, Mrs. Claus, to the Chuckles and Laughs Show. Let's hear from Mrs. Claus.
Thank you. Oh, yes, thank you.
You have heard of me, right?
Oh, of course I have.
Yes, we talked earlier, did we not?
Yes, you've been on the naughty list for quite a long time, you bad, bad boy.
How did you like those Christmas carols?
They were creative, yet revoltingly disgusting at the same time.
They were great. I heard them from my pond. I was chuckling every minute. They were great. I love them. I want a copy of that CD.
We'll have to make that do. What did you think of the snowman, Mrs. Claus?
He was interesting. He looked more like a cyborg than
Exactly.
a snowman.
A cyborg snowman.
I don't think you should give him machine guns, though.
Why not? How else am I going to kill your husband?
Well, it's not very safe or nice.
Now, a lot of the kids out here want to know, they got some questions here they sent me. I guess some of the letters didn't make it to the North Pole due to the fact that I slaughtered the mailman and made sure they did not.
See, this is exactly why you're on the naughty list.
He was good.
Yeah, he was. However, one of these questions they have is, what do you and the big red man do on the down season while you are not getting ready for this jolly, disgusting holiday?
Well, we have a lot of presents to get ready and deliver, so even most of the rest of the year we are planning for next Christmas, but on those very few days we have on our own, we sometimes take a holiday. You know, all we see is snow all the time most of the year, and sometimes it's nice to see sun, maybe some islands, the Caribbean Sea, Hawaii, things like that.
Hawaii's one of your favorite spots to vacation.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, I love Hawaii. My cousin
I love it too. I love tossing the people into the open volcanoes.
Oh.
And it's quite entertaining. Do you and Mr. Claus partake in tossing the people in the volcanoes?
No, not at all. We usually go on the tours and watch the volcanoes, but we don't throw people in them.
The tours, yes. The tours when you tie the gentleman to the back of the ski boat and slice him up and drag him through the shark ribbon Great White Reef.
I'm not familiar with that Hawaiian custom.
I just made it up last week.
Ah!
I visited Hawaii too. The nurse and I went there, and I am not banned from Hawaii.
I see, yes.
I don't know why. I mean, the guy seemed like he was having a good time. I heard him screaming. This is you know, it sounded like he was saying, "Oh, this is fun." I could be wrong. He could be screaming, "Oh, this hurts." Oh.
Yes, I think the latter is more like it.
Ah,
Yes.
so you think you're hurting him?
Yes.
Oh, what's the clown do? What is one of the big man's favorite dishes to eat besides cookies?
Besides cookies, well,
I like cookies too.
he's a
especially
big
Excellent.
fan of my stew. I make an excellent Irish stew.
You make a good stew with that reindeer too.
Oh, that was good, wasn't it?
I love
Yes.
mixing.
Yes, we don't use reindeer for our stew. But
That's
yes.
because we ate them.
Oh.
You notice they're missing.
And my pumpkin pie. He's a big fan of my pumpkin pie
Oh, no.
and my apple.
We don't mention pumpkin pie around here. One of those pumpkin things will appear.
Well, how about apple pie? He likes apple pie too.
Yeah, we don't have any apple creatures. So
Okay.
Yeah, that'll work.
All right.
So, well, other than that, I've heard that you guys are having some labor dispute problems with the elves out North Pole. They want to form a union.
Well, you know, it's been millennia and millennia, and, you know, they get a little disgruntled and disconcerted after a while, but we're trying to keep the peace and make everyone happy and as jolly as possible. You know our motto.
Now, elves, if you want a more meaningful life, contact me at the Chuckles Laugh Show at yahoo.com, and I will hook you up with a paying gig that will make you happy. Trust me, disaboweling people always makes me happy.
It's all the ones from the North Pole, skipping going down to the South Pole. That's what I think it is.
Johnny's head, somebody sticks on me. I hit a frog and sister.
Did you set this up?
Sticks on me.
No, I hate Christmas.
Did you do this?
Of course not.
I would kill you, only I can't.
Although it is rather catchy.
Kind of funny.
I'm getting nothing for Christmas. Mommy and Daddy are mad.
Oh, it sounds like you, Chuckles. You're getting nothing for
It
Christmas.
sounds like me. The only thing I want for Christmas is Santa Claus's scalp.
Oh, well, good luck.
Thanks for the look. I don't
Getting
need
it
the
from
look.
an immortal who's made thousands upon thousands and hundreds of thousands of children happy for generations.
I bet he has.
I'm an evil
What's
clown.
that supposed to mean?
I'm an evil clown. Trust me, if I can kill my brother, I can kill Santa Claus.
Isn't that right? Oh yeah, I got 100% faith in you, Chuckles.
I'd like to see you just try.
Mrs. Claus, you better go home and fill out your widower paperwork and have your insurance company contacted. And make sure you have an extra big coffin made. He's coming home.
We shall
Diced in his
see,
sack.
dearie. We shall